Quickly call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This is season 2, episode 6. And I think episode 5 taught us, remember, the book by its cover, that Cyclops tricking everybody.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready, willing, able to see what happens to Grover because, wow, did he get bamboozled by the Cyclops.
He did get bamboozled, but our duo found their way away from the resort. It didn't look like such a bad place, but, they had a mission to get to.
Yeah.
Quest.
Quest.
A mission.
Quest. Very interesting episode. Last one, 2x5. Looking forward to seeing what we got 2x6. Let's go!
Catching up with you-know-who.
Is Mitch going to be okay?
I think we lost Mitch, but
He's at that blockbuster in the sky.
it's going to be a savior moment here.
Well, at least we have him now.
Son
Knew
of
he wasn't
Poseidon.
gone. Knew he wasn't gone.
Well, yeah.
All right, Dad, let's help him out a little.
Tyson will figure this out himself.
Wouldn't Percy have some kind of connection through the water to know that Tyson is around?
I don't think.
Am I way off on
I
that?
don't think his powers are that developed yet.
He just discovered he knows longitude and latitude.
so-
Tyson down here yawning? Is he bored?
Well,
with
remember
us?
with Percy, it was at last season where they learned how to do that, you know?
But yeah, in St. Louis, I think.
Oh, he's got the bracelet
There it is.
from Kalagia. Ooh. It's bioluminescence
That's all we get.
when fish and creatures can light up.
Camp Half-Blood shirt.
Oh, no, that's quite the visual.
That's pretty dark.
Yeah. End of season 1.
Let's wait for Oak to hit us with it. Dream sequence.
It all happened so fast.
What's wrong?
We can't wait till tomorrow. We gotta get Grover in the fleece right now.
No. In your dream, you said there's a hole on top of the cave right under the tree. So we wait till morning, use his sheep to cover our sound and scent, get up the hill.
Steal the fleece and throw the rope down to Grover. I know.
Yeah, but they don't know that Clarice is there, too.
Did you have another Grover dream?
No, it was about camp. I thought Kronos was there, but
Say it. Everyone was dead.
Okay, what do you look like?
she.
Oh, didn't expect that.
It was Thalia, wasn't it?
I was just going to say that looked like...
Well, to me, God dreams are tricky, so...
My mom always said that the thing that she liked about dreams is that they never lie. Like you may not understand what they mean. They always tell the truth.
I don't know. I've had some pretty weird dreams. I'm not sure what truth lied in them.
Well, you're not a demigod.
Not last time I checked.
It's how you perceive it, though.
You move at dawn.
Or the bird gets the worm.
Right at dawn.
Right at dawn.
How can you sleep at a time like this?
That's the real beauty of my island. The gift of living alone.
Oh,
To rely on only yourself.
You wanted a wife?
So you can protect your treasures.
That's what he just said. They just said for their plan was with the sheep.
And a world unto itself. My world. All outsiders are enemies.
My world, my island.
For someone who likes to be alone, you can't seem to shut up!
I will add your voices to my collection to keep the conversation stimulating.
Oh. Golden shovel.
From Emeritus.
I learned of ships that travel beneath the waves and others that sail.
How'd you know it would give off the same scent as Pan?
Who do you think brought the mighty artifact in the first place?
Pan was here? Why? Why would he do that?
I think he's worried, scared that our reinforcements are coming for him.
True. Unlike satyrs, demigods are dangerous. Heroes will cross oceans to save their friends, to be together again. That's why I kept you alive as bait.
This guy's
Their
really
voices
full of
will join
himself.
yours in my collection soon enough.
Or will they?
He's overestimating his abilities against our crew, I think.
We're overestimating our crew ourselves.
Never.
We've got a plan. Answer.
And all plans and shows always go to.
That's you got. Hey, you got to start with a plan.
Oh, well, what's plan B?
Make plan A work.
Attaboy.
I'll watch the cave entrance so we can see him coming, but once he comes out, we gotta move fast.
Well, best of luck to you, Percy.
All right.
And Annabeth, I don't think this is going to be a successful venture here.
Look at this. Got
Where are the sheepskins?
You're alive. I knew it. Is that Polyphemus' island?
Is this real?
Don't worry about it.
Polyphemus isn't like other cyclops. He's cunning. And you're on his territory, which gives him a big edge over.
I don't need your advice.
shh.
Luke, Kronos has already changed you. You can't even see how much of yourself you've lost.
Stabbed your best friend.
That was just business, not personal,
I mean,
Quinn.
tree form, but
What are you doing?
He called me. He wanted to warn us about Polyphemus.
Polyphemus is leaving his cave right now. Let's go. Luke's working an angle. You know that, right?
So is Polyphemus.
So is Percy Jackson.
They're all working their
What was
angles.
that all about?
Okay, so it was real. I was just wondering. I know it was a dumb move, but just making sure, folks.
Oh, he's got the
Well, we
collar
go
cut
back.
somewhat popped.
Dude, that's fully
I decided
popped.
what's important.
Well, now it's popped. Part of it was down.
I'm just gonna grab my sword here.
That was recon.
Holy shit, he's gonna go help him.
well, I mean, he does want the fleece.
That's the plan.
Yeah, he's got bad vision, remember?
That's what they said. But he can smell, and he could probably smell right through the fake sheeple.
Yeah, but they're in the pen,
Stay quiet.
so they're kind of probably crawling through some.
Holy thoughts. Holy thoughts.
Woolly thoughts.
Be a sheep.
Be a sheep. Oh
I mean,
God.
why wouldn't you?
The number of takes they probably had to do that. They had to break so
That's
many
why they're
times.
not looking at each other, because I'm sure that.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
The old bear,
Bear
crawls.
crawling. Oh, those sucked in football practice.
God damn, he's got some big mitts.
Yeah.
And his fingers look like brats.
They're gonna get those hands.
He'd be able to smell that two are still behind, even if they did smell like sheep.
It's right there.
Is this actually gonna work? Oh, come on.
Shh. Just
Whack.
he's gonna catch him with the shepherd's hook.
Percy.
That's what I thought when they turned around. It was going to be a shepherd's hook to the face.
He's not even worried about the fleece. He's all about his friends.
She's down there with him.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, you push together on the ground, you can stand up.
Yeah. Oh, that's 7 years bad luck.
Or something to cup the rope with.
Yep.
Oh.
Playing the role of Grover as Mason Quinn.
I was worried about the noise.
And because this is a different world, you're absolutely right. It could literally mean 7 years bad luck.
We barely have enough time to get Grover. And now we gotta bring up 2 people before he returns to the cave.
Can always leave Clarice.
That is an option.
Kind of, maybe. If
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
She can fight.
yeah.
Oh, they got the little climb assist knots already tied into the rope.
They're
I
very
like
important.
the attention to detail.
Yep.
What do you think of the knot, Mason Quinn?
Looks like it'll do.
He'll be back any minute. Let's get them out, get the fleece, and then get out of here.
Percy's going to get stuck. Pop Collar's going to have to come save him.
It's not a real fleece. It's a fake.
It's a fake.
That's what was on the shovel.
Jeez, Percy.
Percy!
You're gonna have to yell. This guy's running with a purpose.
It's a trap! It's a trap! This place is a fake!
Up! Go up! Or you'll
Well,
be
he's
stuck in
up
here.
there.
Yeah.
Little late for that.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, she got him. She caught him.
Thanks.
I take it back, Clarice.
The only way out now is through me, just as I planned.
Hey, you! You!
Yeah, Annabeth with that hat's like
Yeah.
an ultimate cheat code.
Reveal yourself, little demigod, and I will make sure to kill you quick.
Tempting,
Oh,
but I'll pass.
that's a great.
Which of the gods sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Nobody.
That's right. Nobody. Do you remember him?
Get him to fall? Oh, I was hoping Annabeth would push his buttons and get him off track.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna see him tumbling down the hill.
Well, now he's
But
showing
no.
up.
Yep.
So this will be interesting.
We can get Tyson to make a save at the last moment, maybe?
Well, you think he's gonna go and grab it instead? He's just crazy.
We need to find the fleece, the real one. She's buying us time. She'll know to keep her distance from him.
He must have stashed it in here when we were passed out. Wouldn't have risked hiding it anywhere else on the island.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, take it. See how that works out.
Yeah, he really thought that he would be too busy so he can go steal it.
Except he's going to grab it and the paint's going to come off on his hand.
Or the nice jacket of his.
Yeah, he notices now.
Yep. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, his hearing.
Yeah.
Oh.
She gonna grab. Oh.
I gotta believe Luke will help out Annabeth even if he's trying to get the fleece for himself.
Golden Fleece.
Luke's gonna help, and he'll figure out a different way to get the fleece from these guys.
He's coming. You ready?
We can take him.
Fleece is mine.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! God, see your head? Oh, shoot.
Annabeth!
Are we going to see some serious power right now from Percy?
I think Luke is going to make the save.
It's the only thing that can happen.
Get away from her!
All right,
Tyson,
there we go. He took his time, but he got there.
Step aside, little brother. These Mories belong to me.
No, they don't. And you're not my brother. My brother is inside this cave.
You have been around demigods for too long.
Ukotos. Percy's not like you. He's a hero.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Tyson! Best of luck!
Well, he's got to be quick.
Oh! Yeah, headbutt a rock will do it.
Oh! Boy, Tyson.
Well, he's got that demigod in him.
Oh! Through the table!
Oh, okay, there's a splash. Dude, the way they had that...
It looked like it was just a cliff.
Yeah, just rock at the bottom.
Anyway?
We gotta get out of there and put the fleece on her.
Yep, that's what it's going to take. Oh, he's going to have to trust Luke to give him the fleece to help her. That's the deal he's going to make.
She's dying.
Oh, shit!
We can use the fleece to heal her.
You have it?
Yep.
You have the real one?
She's not going to want to do it.
How did you get here to the island?
Well, what difference does that make? We don't have time.
You created a portal, right? The same way you did at camp last year?
Create a portal to get us out.
I can't.
Luke, I'm serious. This is the only way we can do this.
And I'm serious, I can't. Only one person can go through, and I already used it.
I don't believe that. So how are you getting home?
I'm not giving it to him.
Even to save her life?
I'm not sacrificing the quest.
Oh,
Well,
thanks for proving me right.
I want to hear him say it. I wasn't asking.
You said you'd never let another warrior fall in the battlefield if you could prevent it. Not on your watch.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Look at that look.
He's got that look.
Got that crazy look in your eye.
Oh, I was expecting much worse, to be honest. He's not going to do it.
No, he will.
Oh, he'll do that.
And then he's going to...
Because remember, he's still trying to get them to prove them what
Well, just that hesitation there. I was like, oh.
But then this might lead her to believe that she can believe Luke, and she's going to go with Luke right now.
She'll trust Luke to a certain extent now, more than she did before.
Well, can't he just use it? Is it a one-time use?
No.
No.
There you go, healer, and then he can walk away with it. And
Is she okay?
We don't want Luke to get the fleece, though.
I understand, but I'm just saying he can still do the right thing, saving her and taking it for himself.
Yeah.
He's taking her.
Yep, that's his plan.
Do you realize what you just done? You killed us.
Yeah, but he saved his friend.
Yep.
Oh, we know who this is going to be.
Tyson.
Yep.
Clearly. Epic instrumental.
Oh,
God, you couldn't have did this 2 minutes sooner?
that's the big
Well,
dog
he was
making
climbing the
save.
hill,
He had to
answer.
get back
But
up the
still-
hill, guy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was fighting a cyclops.
I know. What happened to Polyphemus?
He won't bother anyone again.
Oh, that's
we
dark
sure about
for
that?
Tyson.
No, I'm sorry, Percy. Luke took Annabeth. I could have gone after them, but you were here.
Big bro hug.
Family.
I always knew I'd see you.
Okay, so now we need a
Where'd Luke
plan.
go?
That way.
Clarice could have called Ares.
Well, he's not going to get involved until it's her quest. She's got to do it.
I know.
Swim fast.
What now? Huh?
We get them back.
Yeah?
Can't you do a wave or something, son of Poseidon?
He made a friend while he was under the water.
Ah, look at that.
Which explains the growl that we heard
Yeah.
and how we got there.
Or hippocampi.
One for each of us.
All right, let's ride.
We'll catch that boat really quick with those.
We get them back.
Boom. Oh,
That was a fun one.
That
Very.
was.
That was a very fun episode.
that was
All dedicated to the big guy.
Yeah,
And-
a lot of
and-
cyclops.
once again, like Quinn always says, like a broken record. Like you just get sucked in the episode and boom, it's over.
Yeah,
that was-
35-ish minutes and it's
Whatever
done.
it was.
I did like the fake out with the fleece in the tree. I thought that was nice because I was thinking about it after I think they showed it like the second time, and I'm like, would he really just leave the fleece up in a tree? I'm trying to remember, some of my mythology. I'm like, I don't recall it being in a tree.
Being
I'm like,
that easy to get.
So I liked the little twist with he had the fake because, of course, he was setting everything as a trap, which was great. And look, I know that we, had some fun kind of calling out what we thought was going to happen in the episode, but you get sucked into it and you're in the moment like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? So, when with Luke taking the fleece there at the end, I'm like, okay, they probably have to make the choice. And it plays back into what they told Percy about, essentially you'll let the world burn or you'll let the quest fail to save one of your friends, even though on paper, Clarice is right with the mission focused. We have to save the camp. That's what matters. And, sometimes warriors fall in battle. She was ready to accept that, but Percy certainly wasn't. I think us as the viewers, I don't think we were going to accept that either. So, Percy made the deal that he had to. And, Luke is a little bit, I thought he was different in this episode compared to how he was before. It seemed like once he's away from all those other people, it seems like we got flashes of the old Luke back a little bit. I don't know if you guys
Some
kind of agreed on
compassion,
that.
some empathy. Did you guys think he was going to walk without putting the fleece on Annabeth?
No, I knew he was.
they
I
go
knew he was
back.
going to do it.
Well,
to
I said that
Annabeth.
during the reaction.
Yeah.
I'm like, because there was that hesitation, right? Because he stopped right here, and I thought he was going to do the old look back at Percy and just be like,
But had they not had that moment they showed us in the sewers with the three of them, I would have thought that. But because there's history.
Yeah, the history.
But
of
to
it.
your question, I do think there's like he's playing a lot of sides, but he's still honoring what he believes is right, which is great because that's what makes great antagonists in these movies, TV shows, right? Where he believes what he needs to do is 100% the right way. He may have some slimy friends to help accomplish, and that may be a little bit more darker than he is, but at the end of the day, I think he still wants to save these Percy, Annabeth, Grover, and
Because he put on that whole big song and dance in front of everybody on the ship, but here he looked like he had kind of regrets or second thoughts about what he was doing. The same way when he stabbed Thalia as the tree, he kind of had that same look.
Well, I think everybody's in a tough spot here. Clarice, Luke, Percy, Annabeth, Grover. But I mean, you all have these things that you're trying to accomplish, and there's a lot of predictions, or there's a vision of this is going to happen, or this is the prophecy, this is how it's told, and you always kind of have that Doc Brown, future is what you make of it, so they all kind of, I don't think you can say anybody has, malintentions, like with Clarice. Hey, this is the quest, this is what we have to get done, and if I have to make the decision between one person in the entire camp, I mean, that's a lousy decision to have to make. But she made it. Whereas Percy's just like, I have to save my friend. And, we learned about Percy. That's one of his, well, I don't even want to say downfalls, but, that's just who
one of the prophecies.
That's just who he is. And of course you get Tyson coming in, just, I don't think he wants to make difficult decisions. He wants to do what's right, but he's going to fight for what he thinks is right.
And then for his brother.
And then you had Luke here. And I agree with you. Luke seemed like he was a lot more, empathetic here to the whole situation, and look, still had to do what he had to do, but he was going to stop and do what was right first. And so it's kind of like, well, I'll go to the island, I'll save you, I'll get the Golden Fleece. But look, he put himself at a pretty huge risk too. So it's not like what he did was totally selfish and without some pretty serious danger.
I was just wondering what was going to happen if he would have got there like 2 minutes earlier and Cyclops, and he would have been going with Polyphemus. Like, would he have battled? And would try to have gotten them out of the cave. I mean, if because I mean, it was open enough to get the fleece out, and it needed to be put on Annabeth. Like, how would things have gone if he would have got there earlier and it was him and not and not Tyson getting there? Would he have fought? Because he said he got to be careful with him. He's cunning. That's where Dave even has it paused right now, that he isn't like other Cyclops. He's cunning, which we saw. Like, he knew the whole time they were going to be the sheep. Like, even when they walked him up there, you saw him give that little smirk, like, "Oh, my plan's going to fruition."
Working, yep.
So I was interested but they did it obviously for a reason. But I would have wanted to know, what would Luke have done in that situation to really, would he have fought to really drive home the fact that, hey, you can believe me, but I still need to get the fleece? Or because he's not trying to hurt them. No, he's showing he's not trying to hurt them. He's trying to get them on his side.
Yeah, I mean, he would have had to come in through the top, come down, because the fleece was inside, so he would have had to try to get it that way. But not like other Cyclops. I didn't expect Tyson to be thrown around the big man the way he was, just grabbing a hold of him and throwing him.
Suplex.
Forgot he had the strength of a demigod.
I thought it was going to be a regular suplex, but it was kind of like a belly to back.
It was a belly to back.
Yeah,
but he made him land on his stomach. It was kind of the side.
Yeah, and then pitch. And that's the thing too. Tyson didn't want to do that, and Tyson had to. Presumably, he had to kill something or someone.
He basically will do it at the bare necessity if he's going to do it.
Okay, so like right here,
that made it. That angle looks like they're falling on rocks.
Yeah.
Well, when we play it through, because they only give you like a second and a half, but that's all you see. But now when you pause on it, you see that rock there is a little bit more back to where they are, where they're going to fall straight down, which I'm glad they added the sound effect of the water splashing water. Yeah. So we were, as the audience alerted, that we did not hit rock. Yeah. But I am curious, because if we have a Tyrese situation from like The Walking Dead, where, you don't need to go in there, Carol. He's done. Like, I know he alluded that Polyphemus
bother anybody.
Done, but like
him just saying he's not going to bother anyone, because he's not leaving the island. So once they get off the island, they're fine too. Mm-hmm. So I mean, who knows if they're going to do a little backstory of like maybe they had a little chat or something after. Mm-hmm. But even if he would have landed on the rocks, Tyson is on top, so we know
Tyson would have been. Okay,
we know that Cyclops are pretty not indestructible. They just don't like fire. But because remember, he set off that bomb, and those Cyclops didn't really have a scratch on them after the fact.
Pretty durable.
So they're pretty durable. So
in the conversation between Polyphemus and Tyson, like, hey brother, don't want to.
Yeah.
I do not want to harm you.
Don't want to harm you.
You're one of me.
You're me.
You're one of us.
We're together.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder.
And then him talking, saying they're monsters too. That was a good line, I thought, for him to say.
I wonder if it was a situation where, they make it very clear that Polyphemus is his hearing, his smell, make up for his loss of vision. But I wonder if just not being able to see at all, like, hey, I took out his eye, so now he has to rely he'll be able to survive on on his sense of smell and his sense of sound, but he's not going to be able to maybe hurt people anymore if he can't see anymore. They kind of made you, I don't want to say feel bad for Polyphemus, but when he was talking there earlier on about like, I'm on my island, I'm alone, I don't trust anybody, this is the way like I prefer to live, it was kind of like, man, like, for somebody who feels like they're an outcast, which, there's a lot, they make it clear because he's a Cyclops that he does, and he's a quote unquote monster. It's like that was kind of almost sad. Like, dude has to, relegate himself to an island so he can have peace, and he, keeps these voices of people that he's taken out to essentially keep him company.
It's like the last episode. She was there by herself and was forced to be by herself, so she made a
resort.
Right?
Based on
manipulation.
I mean, yes, but it's the same, somewhat the same premise. You're sitting there, you're alone. She wasn't very...
But he wants this stuff.
Yeah, well, he just wasn't trustworthy, and this is how he goes about getting food and such, is like, come on. But the big reveal that Pan is the one that even put the fleece there.
Yeah, in the first place.
So I thought that was huge, because like Grover was like, really? Like, how different? It's like, who do you think brought it here? It's like, wow, holy crap, that's...
Well, and then...
I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, and things that wouldn't happen, the fact that it was Thalia in Percy's dream as the shadowed figure. I thought that was wild, and maybe alluded to some of the things and some of the decisions that Percy had to make. But they're just dropping these little nuggets in here kind of along the way with the stories. And I just really dig it because it gives our characters just more to themselves without them necessarily having to, go out and do things that might affect the story. Doing it in a dream sequence like that is pretty slick. So yeah, that was a surprise I didn't see coming because I thought it was going to be like a demigod that like represents death or something like that, but it ended up being Thalia. So
yeah, that was a big reveal because we were like, who was doing all this? And like, so what is this then showing us towards the future? Like, do they still? How does she get transferred back from a tree into being someone like this, and then? Isn't defending the camp anymore? Because did Luke like see a vision that we didn't, and that's why they did that?
Now, isn't like I'll have to go back, but some folks, they didn't spoil us, but they were saying interesting thoughts about the tree because we were saying like. Because of the joke, well, she's a tree, right?
Yeah, when she got
like, well, we didn't
stabbed.
see it, but obviously she's a tree. Yeah, but it's like, well, can she get back?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's a bigger plan in play. Again, I don't know shit about Percy, so if you're laughing at it, cool. But if you're just like,
And also, then is it Thalia that took all those campers out? Is she the one responsible for it?
Yeah, because she's coming in like death, and all the campers are laying at Percy's feet.
So is it
Percy's fault?
Exactly. What is it foreshadowing? Because then if she's not the tree anymore, then she has to be something that is still protecting of the camp.
Well, if it was Percy, they did say episode 5 on the island that she saw something that Percy does some evil to
basically screws it up.
And then
that's how it
Annabeth
always
was
goes.
saying, hey, you basically blow up this plan, paraphrasing, of course.
Yeah.
If you know too much about the future self of Percy.
He's having all these dreams, and like his mom said, oh, they're never wrong. And it's like, I think in this world, I think like kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, like I think everybody's relying too heavily on prophecy in dreams. And my early prediction, I know we've got a few more to go, is at the end, it's going to be like, it's not going to be exactly the way it or they dreamed of it. It's not going to be exactly the way the prophecy told. And you kind of get this mix of future's what you make of it.
Yeah.
That is exactly right.
Well, that'll be interesting though, because Percy did drop the line again of his mom saying the truth about the dreams. So I'm wondering if this is still her, but maybe the dream went too far to where it's not real, but it could be part of the future.
There's dreams and there's interpretation.
It could be context, right? You could have a story this long, you cherry pick this part of it, and it looks really bad, but maybe Percy's not seeing the whole scope of everything that's happening. That's what I'm going to lean on.
You showed up to school to take your math test in your underwear. Well, did you pass the test? Well,
that's
silver lining.
That's a silver lining, I guess, in that. But and I love the quick foreshadowing they showed at the beginning when you could see the shovel had the paint on it, and like we're like, what? Okay, why would he? Why does he have that? And then it was great that's what they used to have that come into play.
Yeah.
Well, with only 2 episodes left now, I'm sure the gasoline's going to get poured on for these last 2. And so far, I'm digging the darker tones of of Percy Jackson. I think somebody said it in the comments either on the last video or video before, where it's not a 1-for-1 obviously with Harry Potter, but the scope of how we're going from hey, this is your first one, but when we end on the last one, you're going to see the shift in tone through each season, each episode we go through. So far I'm hoping you're right, and that's how we go, but don't give me spoilers, of course.
That was literally the point. Like, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, because the first season, if I enjoyed it, but I guess it felt a little. It felt a little like, hey, we're making. God, it feels a lot like Harry Potter. I feel like, hey, we're making this story for kids, and you got to take a step back and be like, nope. It's not necessarily
for kids, obviously. It's for everybody.
It's just not for kids. It's a coming of age story, this journey story, starting with people who are young. They're learning a lot about who they are, a lot of questions about their parents, their place in the world, trying to navigate life as a demigod. And I agree with you. It feels like this. I mean, but it was a pretty upward progression. You know, Potter, look, by the time we got to the Deathly Hallows movie, it got pretty dark, but you know, it was a slow progression, and I think you know, written that way. But this one, I feel like it's been a pretty aggressive jump from season 1 to season 2, and I really like it.
Yeah, well, because the way, like, I did not expect Annabeth to take that hit the way she did, and the way they had the makeup,
the blood,
with the
and
blood
they showed
and
the blood and everything. Yeah, it wasn't
looked
just
really good.
Oh, she's got a concussion.
The way they showed it to presented us, it looked.
Yeah, it was like, oh,
it looked
that
fantastic.
It looks very bad.
Yeah.
Like, not to say it, whatever that we wanted that, but just the way that it looked and everything, it looked like she really got wrecked on it.
Now, Quinn, have you heard about Rainbow and Friends?
The hippo, what would they call them again? The hippo something. I do recall them, yeah, but I'm not familiar with the name of them.
Rainbow and his friends.
Yeah. And Grover.
Yeah, Grover is what I call it.
Yeah, there you go.
Hippocampy. That's what it was. Hippocampy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
I want to ride one of those things. They look like they'd be fun.
Well, there's 4 of them. There's one for each one of us.
Well, yeah, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
Just
Someone
knock
make that
Percy
thumbnail
out of the way. We're taking over this quest.
Out of here, nerd. I'm doing it.
well, I'm going to assume too. We pick right up at episode 7 and then flying to that ship.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering how the confrontation is going to go with Luke and the crew now, and where Annabeth kind of stands. I'm not saying I don't anticipate, and I'm not saying Annabeth is going to be siding with Luke, but I'm sure she's going to be kind of helpful in whatever is probably going to take place. On
I mean, I think she's going to try to pull Luke to our side, because Luke's plan and everything involves, you know, some pretty nasty stuff.
Who knows?
Bringing Kronos
Maybe
back.
Luke's side has been right all along. Who knows?
You taking out the humans.
Yeah, that's the game plan answer.
That's Answer's game plan. Go, Luke.
There you go.
If we would have been in this story and you would have been taking on the role of Annabeth, I wouldn't have given Luke the the fleece.
Pal. Thanks, pal.
Sorry,
Hey, it would be the first time you guys left me to perish on this channel. I believe there was another time.
Answer didn't make it.
Didn't make
Some
it.
to get torn
Well,
to
I
pieces.
did make it, and you guys made it to the end of this, and hopefully you're enjoying it as much as we are so far. Appleton, Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.